And we are live. Hello YouTube, hello YouTube. Welcome to my brand new channel, Lucy Mwangi USA. My name is Lucy. This is my very first YouTube video. I had this YouTube channel started, I think a year ago, but I ended up not recording anything. So I think I recorded like 2 or 3 shorts. I think so. And then that was it. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me just start by introducing myself. This is just an introductory video for today, and then we'll see how it goes after that. I really have been wanting to start a YouTube channel and be consistent with it. It's just that sometimes there's not enough time. There's not enough time because you're busy doing so many other things. But since my responsibilities in life have lessened a little bit, I have now time to do this as something that I love to do. I come from Bahati in Nakuru, and I went to school in Kericho for my high school. For my primary school, I went to Molo Primary, and then we moved from Molo to Bahati in Nakuru. So we went to Bahati Primary School, and then Mercy Girls Kipkelion. Shout out to Mercy Girls Kipkelion in Kericho. And then after that, I did well in my KCSE, so my high school final exam, and I was supposed to go to Nairobi University for a bachelor's in education, but that's a whole other story. That's a long story. That's a video for another day. I ended up not going, and I ventured into media. We'll talk about that a little bit more because that's how I ended up coming to the US. I came to the US through my job using a B2 visa. So there was a huge promotion that was going on at the time, and I was selected to come and represent a particular product in their nationwide promotion in Kenya. I got a B2 visa that was a five-year visa. So after the promotion was over, and that's another long story. After the promotion was over, I continued to work, and then things happened in life. My mom passed away. My dad was about to retire, and I did not, and we had so many siblings, and I'm the third born. So I think I was the only one working at that time, and we had my sisters and brothers still in school. So I knew that my dad's retirement money was not gonna come out like really soon, and the money that I was making at the time, it was just enough for me. It was enough for me, but it wasn't enough to help educate my other siblings. So with my mom's passing, and she was like a big help in raising us and making sure that income is coming in for us to go to school, I just made that decision to come to the US to look for greener pastures, like they say, to look for other opportunities, to see what's out there for me, to see if I can make money and send it back home for my brothers and sisters to continue going to school before my dad's retirement money was released. He was a police officer. So that took a while. That took like almost 3 years for the money to come out. So within that time, I had already, come to the US and was already, helping my dad with the school fees for the other children. I've always wanted to start the channel. It's not that this is just something that I just got up and decided to do, because of the fact that a lot of people that come to the US come in blindly. They come in blindly. You don't know what you're walking into. You hear that I'm going to the US and you're excited, and obviously anyone would be excited. So all that excitement, it makes you blind to other things that you will experience when you get here. Nobody tells you about the challenges that you're going to face. When you hear that you're coming to the US, it's all excitement. It's all about the good things, but nobody prepares you for the challenges. So, the purpose of this channel is, from my own experience, to share my experiences, to educate, to enlighten, to offer insight on what I went through, my journey from Kenya. I used to work in Nairobi. The journey from Nairobi to the US, how I got my visa. I had to go to Uganda to apply for my visa because it was back in the late 90s after the Nairobi bomb blast. So the visa issuing office had been bombed. So that wasn't going to work for me. So, but I needed the visa. So I went to Uganda to obtain my visa, and I can talk about that in a different video. But that's what happened. This is just to welcome you to my channel, Lucy Mwangi USA, to give you an insight of my experience. And I know there are so many other channels out there talking about different experiences, but everybody's individual experience is different. So what I went through and what somebody else went through is different, and we have different target audiences. We have different people that listen to us. So the person that listens to me might not be the person that listens to the next person with a YouTube channel. So this video's purpose is to reach anybody that is trying to travel to the USA especially from Kenya. I'm trying to help to diffuse the mystery of coming to the US. Coming to the US, when I was coming in, it was such a mystery. When people are coming to the US, nobody tells you how to get here, what should you bring, like what should you expect. You just, like I said, come in blindly. And then you're hit with all these new experiences, all these challenges, all the culture shocks, all these currency differences, time differences, the weather, the language, the food, everything. And especially if you are already established at home, if you already had a job, and maybe you had a well-paying job or a high position job or a famous job, or whatever job that you had. If you had a job and then you relocate here, if you're not coming directly to do the same kind of job that you are doing, the challenges that you're going to face are so difficult, and nobody prepares you for that. So starting from scratch, and the ability to get up even when you fall so many times in this country, in a foreign land, where you are oftentimes you're by yourself. Like me, for example, I'm the only one here. My only other family is in all the way in Washington State. That's like a trip you have to make. So for you to start from scratch in a foreign country, it takes a lot of discipline, a lot of grit. It takes a lot from you as a person, you as a human. You go through depression. You go through a lot of emotional. It's an emotional roller coaster because, number one, this is the land of opportunity, right? It is. So we are not refuting that. But if you're not mentally prepared, if you're not financially prepared, if you're not psychologically prepared, if you don't know what you're going to do when you get here, then it becomes a huge, huge challenge. It becomes very challenging. So this channel is just to give you like the raw of things, how things are here on the ground. Things are different. And I know it's the greatest land on earth. It is the land of opportunity. But it is important that we share what is expected of someone migrating from, especially an African country, to the US. Thank you for joining me on this channel. I welcome you all. Thank you for subscribing and for liking and sharing. I hope to to make several videos, like maybe one video a week or something like that. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but yeah, like I said, it's going to go. So the goal of the channel, once again, is to educate and to offer insight of the expectations that you, or the challenges or things that you will face when you come to the US from Kenya. So that's all I had for today. It was basically just to introduce myself and to let you guys know that I have a brand new channel. It's Lucy Mwangi USA. I'm on Instagram, Lucy Mwangi USA. I'm on Facebook, Lucy Mwangi, and I hope to catch you there. But I'm hoping that I will talk about more about what I do now, what I used to do before, the kind of job that I used to do before that helped me come to the US, and my transition. My transition. I've been here 20 years plus, and it's been a it's been a roller coaster, to say the least. It's been, but all in all, I have to say this, that I don't take for granted the fact that I'm in this country. I don't take for granted the fact that I live here, I work here, I raise my daughter here. I don't take that for granted. Despite the challenges, despite the things that I had to overcome, nothing can take away the benefits that I have gained from being in this country. So thank you, America, and I'm happy to be here. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me, Lucy Mwangi USA on YouTube. See you on the next one.